pretty safe, that.
Perfect.
I wasn't going to mess trying to cut any of that corner off, was I?
It's perfect though.
Right guys, welcome down to the final part of this skins match here at the beautiful Forest of Arden with myself and young Chris Ryan. If you've not checked out Chris before, please go into the description below, check his channel out. Very, very good YouTuber. Loads of good content on there. And we're playing the skins match. I'm currently 4-1 up with 2 skins riding on this hole. Severe dogleg around the corner, 400 yards. Both off with 3 woods. Just trying to play it safe. I'll tell you what, we've got very similar looking 3 woods today. I'm on with the F8. Chris has got the M3. Ah, I tell you what, mate, the couple of shots you've hit with that have been absolute rockets. Has that gone through the...
I think so, a little bit. I think it's okay. It's just in the...
Bear in mind, that patch of snow there, that was 276 into wind in this cold temperature.
I think
Right.
both could have been a bit more aggressive with the line, couldn't we?
Man, that was a beautiful strike. I won't even bother using your driver.
No.
Like Stenson. Like the Stenson of the YouTube world.
Another lovely looking hole, isn't it?
Yeah.
But water.
I think these closing 3 holes for me are some of the most picturesque on here. I really, really like it. I mean, this is 170. The pin's actually quite a long way back from the water there. So the water's like 150, and then the pin's 170. So there's a bit of clearance there. I'm gonna go 7-9. I think. I just can't. No, I'm gonna go 6 actually.
The wind's picked up, hasn't it, in the last
it's picked up
3 holes?
and it feels like it's going a little bit more that way now.
Yeah, it definitely feels into off the left now, doesn't it? A lot more.
So I'm just going to set it off left and hopefully drift it in. Just at the big tree really in the middle of the green. Tell you what, that must be quite a bit into wind.
I think, well, it definitely feels stronger than even the last hole. Even the last 10 minutes feels like it's picked up quite a bit.
That wasn't a bad strike, and that's probably only pitched about 160. Maybe I'm just getting old, mate. Old and decrepit. What's going on right now? Just off to the side. Oh,
Bit of rules trivia. Is that casual water?
I don't know. Is that casual water?
I think it is, but I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Guys, comment below. Is snow classed as casual water? So would Chris be able to get a drop from there? I'm personally not going to allow it because I want to see how he's going to cope with shuffling his feet into this. What you got?
It's crunchy.
How far you got in?
So I've got about 140.
At 140. Do you want to get my zapper or?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I've got 8.
8-iron, yeah. The way that mine came up, I'd say that's the right club.
Although it feels like nothing now. The wind.
Well, there's no benefit for being short on this hole, I suppose,
No.
with the water there, because mine definitely would have pitched in the water, I think, if it was online. That was a bit of a foot slip, actually. However, it's dry.
It's dry.
I think there's, if my memory serves me, there's a little bit of a hollow back there,
Yeah,
isn't
I
there?
think it's over the back and left, but I think it's okay. It just kind of runs off a bit.
Well, after a couple of promising tee shots, that's started to bite us in the
Didn't take advantage, did we?
behind this hole.
Okay, what are you faced with?
Long chip and run, I think. It's weird because I don't know if it was just a perspective thing, but the wind is like literally straight into, which kind of makes sense as to why it came so much short here. But I've just got a 9-iron. I'm going to pitch it around the front of the green and then just chip and run it. It's my goal this year to play more chip and runs. Last year I would have just got like a lob wedge here and tried to fire it all the way back, but need more variation within the short game. Go. It just needed a little bit more and a little bit further right, I think.
It swung a lot, didn't it, when it got on that slope? I thought that was perfect when you hit it, when it set off.
When it kind of hit the green, it went a bit like skiddy left. If it had pitched a bit further on or straighter, it would have been alright, but there's a big old swale. However, it gives us another chance for a par. I've had 6 pars in a row so far, so
Look at that.
that'll be for 7. I've been steady, if not on fire. Just going to get Chrissy shot here from side on. You can see the hill that he's walking up here. It's got to go over there, then it's pitching onto a downslope down to the hole. But I think the only saving grace here is obviously in the summer this would be dead really, but now you can probably fly it there if you wanted to.
Because the winter's helping me here, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're going to pitch it on or short, or?
I reckon, well, the trouble is, you probably can't, the short is a little slope, just going to kick it forward, so actually if I can land it on, it'll stop probably quicker than if I land it a little short. I'd
say that was very well explained there, Christopher. Good sensible demonstration now.
In my head, this is a great shot.
Yeah, pretty well executed that. Pretty well executed. Just pitched it maybe a touch too far, but it did exactly what you said it would. It was always going to stop quicker. And there was that down slope that it was going to kick across. So, putting competition.
10, 12 feet?
Yeah, it's going to move. It's still moving that way. It's still moving that way. Quite a bit as well, I think.
Wow. Ooh.
Wow.
So I thought you were hitting that too much out the right, and it swung
I'll be honest,
loads.
I knew it was going to break, but when I was setting up, I was like, that's still quite a long way right, but that is swinging loads. Yours is downhill by quite some distance there.
Crazy how much that swung across.
Yeah, I knew it was going to swing a bit, but that took me by surprise. So, for 2 skins, and to take it to, is it going to be 4-2? 4-3?
4-3.
4-3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. If you watch the last part, guys, you'll know that I broke a little bit mentally. Break? Oh, what? That seemed to take a little bit of a deviation. That looked like it was going to come in there. However, all is not lost because I've got a.
Oh, am I going to make you put that? What do you think?
Completely up to you.
I'll just see it. I'll just see it.
I would be very surprised if you give me this. I would not have given you this. I just want to make this perfectly clear. You know, I think we're getting along fine.
We are.
But I would not have given this.
That is a tough flag.
It is.
It's about 10 foot from the back of the green on a big slope.
Because it's so, obviously it's wet. This is like the high point.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think they're just trying to get it as high as possible.
Well done. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Not a nice one, that is it? Downhill left to right?
Downhill left to right and aiming a long way outside the hole. Yeah, not. That was a little bit of a knee knocker. However, that's 3 skins rolling over to the next.
Par 5, isn't it? It goes around to the left quite a bit. You might be able to get closer going over that tree, to be honest. I would go right to it. I'm going to go right to it, but it's...
Right. Here we go, mate. The deciding holes here.
2 to go.
So this is just under 500 yards today. Around to the left-hand side. The bailing out safer to the right, isn't it?
It's a bit like the 12th, isn't it? You're better off being right than you are left.
I'm going to go at that tree with a bit of fade. Well, at the right-hand side of the tree with a bit of fade. I think the sun's going to come out as well, just to help me.
It is. There we go. Right on cue.
So, not many people know this about me, the power that I have.
I think that's what's known as perfect.
Yeah, that was good. That one.
You called it and you hit it.
Probably my best swing of the day, that one. To be fair, I think I was kind of setting myself up for a little bit of a fail. I can make the sun go out.
I think it's these
But
tees.
It is, yeah.
Pink tees that you're using.
But I think I got these through. I can't remember where I got these from. These pink, kind of little bead sting tees, whatever they're called. But they're all right. They don't break. That's the main thing. Anyone who's watched the vlogs for a while knows that my the amount of tees that I have in my bag is never quite surplus to requirements.
Yours
Put
on
it
the
this way.
edge.
Always on the edge. Yeah, I'm always scrambling around for those half-broken ones. Similar tactic here.
Pretty much, yeah, same sort of line. I'm not as good at moving it left to right, so I'm going to try and just go pretty much just right at the tree.
Yeah, he's not as good at moving it left to right. He's just good at bombing it. like 340. It's a curse, really. Ah, oh, that's a great strike. Get over that tree. Get over it. Oh, I heard something.
Pretty heavy tree.
Yeah, I'm not sure I saw it down. That must have been very close, though.
I reckon it went up 3/4 way up. Depends where it's bounced.
That was a good swing, that, actually.
That was a better swing. Just
I'll never get bored of kind of zooming in and showing these guys. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Herd of them. I'm guessing they're still known as a herd of deer. It's not like a weird name that they've got.
yeah, I think it's a herd.
I think it's a herd. Guys, as always, please comment below. And if it's not a herd, what would you like it to be called? We can petition the Royal Society. Let's see what comes up with.
The cackle.
The cackle. The cackle of deer. How far we got in, bud?
I got 237.
237. And
Flag.
even though you smashed into the tree, I mean, I'm maybe a little bit further on, but not much. Like, if that had cleared the tree, that would have gone a long, long way. What are you going to go in with?
I've got 2 iron. I can't lay up being 3 down.
No, and it's par 5, isn't it?
3 on the line.
Par 5. Pins at the back as well, so...
I'm going to try and hit a big cut, and I'll be happy with anything short left or just on the front.
Okay, I like it.
Clearly, because I'm 204 yards away.
Yeah, I mean,
that, really.
I like the highness of your standards.
I'll be happy if I can find this ball. It's not wet.
If you watch the first 2 parts, you'll know when Chris is being understated. This means there's going to be an amazing shot coming.
Oh,
I can take it back a little bit.
that is... We faded.
Is that safe on the other side?
I wouldn't say safe.
Is that a ball?
Maybe-
No, that might be. I'm not sure, but that was like. Well, put it this way, mate. You faded it.
Yeah, it was definitely a fade, isn't it?
I mean, you got to look on the positives. Good
It
fade.
faded.
Good fade.
That was a little bit towards here, but yeah, interesting that one. Interesting.
213.
It looks a long way away.
It does actually, doesn't it?
It doesn't look that short.
I mean, that pin is right at the back as well, isn't it?
I think that's maybe just kind of a slight illusion. So I'm gonna go 2 iron. I'm gonna try a similar thing to you. I'm gonna try and fade it in, and basically if I miss, I want to miss in the bunkers or just to the right of them.
Yeah. That's actually just short of the bunkers.
Yeah, it's all right. I was very much in the mindset there, and again, this just comes with maybe not playing as much as I need to. Of getting to the top of my swing there and being like, you know, just don't miss right. Just don't hit that shot.
But that's why you take it up the left and try and cut it.
Absolutely. I mean, that's got nothing to do with the fact I just fatted the arse off it, but you know what? Perfect layup.
Exactly.
I really got away with mine there. It's finished just short and left of the bunkers. Leaves myself a little pitch on. Chris, to be fair, Chris has also got lucky. Even though this, I wouldn't say this is the easiest shot in the world. So he's coming from the bank. He's got an island of trees right in front of him. So I don't know if he can squeeze it low and under, but going high off a downhill lie, I'm not sure how possible that's going to be, but we'll see. Let me zoom out a little bit, actually. Let's see what happens here. It's gone low. Oh! Done very well from there. That was, I think, probably about a foot higher. And that would have taken less of a severe kick off that bank, but from there, that position he was in.
Right. Tricky one here.
Yeah, I mean, I was in a good place mentally. I was like, oh, you know what, I've got a real good chance here, but now you, outside chance for a birdie, but chance for a par. I think I need to get up and down to win at least there.
That's very, very good.
Yes.
Because that's a pretty small shelf back there.
It's tricky in the summer I would have literally had to just pitch that over the bunker and let it trickle, but you can be a little bit more aggressive this time of year.
They quite see from over there. This is a big uphill putt. I mean, it is on a little horrible knuckle here. So Chris is, he's probably a good 4 to 5 feet below the level of the hole here. Big swale back right. I can imagine them putting the pin in this hollow kind of the last day of a competition to tempt that feeding shot in on par 5. This is coming up the hill. It should move a little bit right and then flatten out and come a little bit left. So it just moved too far right too quickly there. Yeah, as soon as he got on top of the hill, it was going to move left, but it kind of just swung off the edge of that bowl there. Tricky putt to visualise there.
Still mine.
Still you. I can see what you were trying to do. Just put a little bit of pressure on. And
I just can't believe it went right off this massive slope to the right.
it went right off the mini slope in the middle. Now this is going to be coming downhill from where you are.
This is to stay alive, really, because if I miss this, you
Hey, nothing's ever sure with me, mate. I have 4 putted from there before. I've also 1 putted, but very rarely anything in between. It's hard, really. So come on, at that par. Turn. I would have got it going a wee bit left as well.
Yeah.
Take it away. Right, so to close it out.
2 putts, really. I would normally concede it, but I'll let you just roll it down there, or I'll roll it in.
Ooh.
Did move a bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
I won't see that one.
Well, it's a par, so that's the game. But we'll play down the last as well.
Well done.
We'll play down the
Well
last.
done.
We'll go.
I peaked really early.
I've won the coffee, but I'll play you for breakfast down the last. Double of quits.
Are you inviting yourself to state mine there, are you?
Yeah, a little bit, aren't I? A little bit.
Not very often you get a par 3 to finish.
No, especially one like this. 194 back into wind over a little bit of water. But I'm hoping that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us.
No.
Hopefully. So I'm going to go 2 iron, hopefully get a decent strike on it. A little bit of movement that way. Yeah, I'm feeling this is my hole in one hole.
Yeah? It'd be more impressive here than the 15th.
I'd rather have it on here.
Yeah.
I'd rather. And that's what I've been saving myself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's what I've really been doing. Right, okay. Hey. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe just right edge, but
It wasn't bad, was it? I mean, the wind got it a little bit and pushed it.
yeah, it was a decent strike. I maybe just started it.
A little bit straight, but I'm just happy with a decent strike. My body's starting to feel a little bit more normal. I've been going back to the gym, and the reality of what my body can and cannot do has become very apparent very quickly. So I'm starting to get back into it a little bit more. You might be able to tell from Chris, he actually owns a gym. He eats weights for breakfast. You got 2 as well, or
I've got 3.
3?
Yeah. I'm going to try and get middle of the green and try and hit one of those lovely fades. I'm so good.
I mean, listen, I've been very impressed about that ball flight so far today.
Oh, it was heavy.
It's right on line as well. I'll tell you what though,
Can't see that.
are you sure that was heavy?
It wasn't ripped. It was only a little bit. I can't see where it landed.
It almost looked like it pitched after the green, that. So that's where we are, just in case you needed reminding. And we are both after the green, so it is definitely into wind, and I've flown it with my 2, kind of like a little 3/4 fader. And then Chris with his semi-chunk has flown it all the way through.
I might start playing for that one.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a good club long, that actually. So 56, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Just opening up that face, just pitching it in and around the front of the green. It is still quite damp, so. What a gorgeous shot. Very, very good, that, mate.
A bit late now.
Never too late to play a good shot. Never too late to play a good shot.
Is there any chance we said there was 12 skins on this last hole?
Hey,
No.
Listen, if you want to go away believing that, that's absolutely fine.
You'll probably hold it now.
Yeah, well, no, is there really? Right. I tell you what.
That
I
was pretty good.
I was like, should I? Nah. I'll just leave it a little bit. Oh, right, guys.
Nice little way to finish.
Thank you so much for watching. Christopher, thank you
Pete?
so much for having us down as well.
Thanks very
There's
much.
your ball. And also, Forest of Arden, thank you for basically allowing us to come out here, do some filming. The course, considering it was covered in snow literally yesterday,
It was still closed yesterday.
still closed yesterday, it's done remarkably well to get it open. Chris, thanks so much for the game as well,
Pleasure,
mate. Honestly,
Welcome anytime.
well played considering the amount of time as well that you've had away. I thought that was pretty impressive. Make sure you hop over and subscribe to Chris's channel as well. All the links are in the description below. I'll see you again down here soon.
Good. Thanks, Pete. It was fun.
No worries.
We'll do it again soon.
Okay.
I'm not very good on the cameras, like face at me like this. You're not just like point it over there.
Okay, right. See you later.